Good morning, guys. Susanna is down here. Today I want to show you, I'm just making myself comfortable, how to make these. These are little pansies that I made from using old book papers, which I've pre-done some beforehand, and I cut them out using, oh, just fell on the floor. It's this Kazar Craft die, and it's got the two different sizes. It's Flora Peony, and so I cut them out, and then here I'll show you what I do. I've kept some aside which I haven't done, so I'll get my glue out, and then you just glue this down because I need to be a bit stronger. I've made these, this is in part of the 10 ways to use your book pages. I made up these flowers, but I thought I might make other use for it as well. I really like these pansies. I was making this little pansy tuck spot for a journal, and I thought, oh, I like that. I wonder if I can paint up some pansies. This glue. Well, that'll be the bottom half. Must be the weather. The glue is just really globby compared to what it's usually like. Okay. Put it in there like this. Put the extra bit. There we go. So that's easy as that. You just put a couple together, put them aside. Oh, my finger's all dirty. So these ones are all pre-done. So you need a big one and a small one, and you cut it along here, sort of in a half moon size, and we use both sides. So this one has got the two, and I put double-sided tape underneath them just to give them a bit of 3D effect. And then I've got a picture of a pansy just to sort of get some of the different colours. So I did these last night because they take a little bit of time to dry. So, and then I want to do some leaves. So I've got these, but I've got some leftover watercolour paper. Where are we? Which someone had given me, and that obviously they've cut in, and it's not really good to anything. So I'm going to paint that just all green, and then put that aside to dry, and then I'll use that as the leaves. So I'll get my colour greens, are they? Like this. Got to use these colours for the, what's the name anyway, the pansies. So use some of the greens. Okay, so just quickly I need more roll. I'll be back in a sec. Once again, needed some roll. Let's mop up any excess. Okay, now I'll just do this quickly. Just I thought I'll even if I just do the one side for now, just give it a wet. Now, I really like this green. That looks like about the right, yep. So just fairly simple. Love the Jane Davenport paints. They're so bright and vibrant. Okay, might even add a little bit of darker. Simple as that. So you will have unique leaves. You can see now that I've painted where the watercolour paper is ripped. I'd say when they took it out of the box or wherever it was, they cut it and someone accidentally cut the top part. While I'm here, I might as well do the lot. Add a bit of different colour. The other side. Move these along. So these are quite pretty. I think I'm going to use these for the tuck spot, but I think these, I'll make a few of these. I might even sell some on Etsy. They'd make beautiful covers, I think. I might make a couple of like cover pages and some tuck spots and have them as a little kit on Etsy. Okay, there we go. I'll put some spots on there because leaves generally have spots. There we go. Let that dry up. And we'll use it to cut out later. Okay. Put that aside and then cut it off later. Okay. Okay. Now it's time to do our put that on there like that. Dry it up. Time to do our little pansies. Still got to get used to this new setup. The table's a lot wider and yeah, a little bit trickier to work with. So put these ones aside. Oh, these are the ones I cut. I think that's the new one. These ones are just still drying, so grab these. Really like how they've turned out. I might even go over them with waiting for them to be dry. So just maybe highlight them a little bit, because if you look here, in here there's a little bit sort of white. I'll try my pen. Seen better days. There we go. And let's look. Maybe even highlight along here. edges. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Oop. Yeah, I think it's going to need the edges on there. Sort of gives it a bit of a shine. Okay. Oh, so cute. Oop. I don't know in the shadow here, guys. Okay. Now, because it's quite chalky, you can even go over it with pencil. So, I'll show you. They're so cute. Hopefully that'll go in focus and not go all blurry on me. Love how they've turned out. My husband goes, looks like little gnomes or elves have drawn writing on the petals. Cute. So I'd started off by making these. These are also part of my 10 ways to use book pages. And I've got these. These are those little envelopes I made. But just little tuck spots that you put in there. So I made that along there, and I may stick one of these just sitting on there like that, even though it's got a pansy there already, but we'll see how we go. Let's put that off to one side as inspiration. So what we do is we decide what colour we're going to use, and I might cut this in half and have that on two, so I could probably have a white and purple one, or a purpley coloured one. Oh, this has seen better days, but it's only for the background. Okay, so we'll use Mystique, I think. There we go. The background. So when you first do stuff, it doesn't have to be all that flash. Yeah, I'm always finding out new ways to use your book pages. Yeah. Okay, so sort of lighter purple on the outside, and then darker purple on the inside. Okay, so move this over. Sort of do it while it's wet. It'll bleed in a little bit. Okay. And then maybe even on the outside, darker purple. There we go. Do it while it's wet, it gives it that darkness. And then I'll put a blob of yellow on the inside as well, and then you go back in there with the black. Now I need white. Seems really weird, but okay, give this a bit of a clean. Okay, if I want to achieve that look, I'll do the purples and the whites together. Okay, now it's sort of a creamy colour anyway, but we need to give it a bit of white. Anything with the white must be just something to do with the colour pigment or whatever it is. It's a little bit on the chalky side, but that's all good. Yep. I think we're just best leaving it down. Okay. Now, I'm just going to use this one on there, so that I'll have the white. In the background. Now, while it's still wet, we are going to be putting a little bit of the purple on the outside. So do it fairly light and watery. Love these brushes. Definitely, if you're going to do watercolour, definitely invest in these brushes. Now, same with these ones. Okay. There we go. Now, it needs the darker one more in the middle. It's almost got a shimmeriness to it, this white, especially when you do it that way as well. Use this darker one again on here, so it's gotten a little bit lighter. Darken it up a bit. Okay. Now, if anything bleeds, just tap it with this. And I don't mind that it's going like that, because that's how flowers are. They're very, you know, all over the place. Now, what I need to do is wait for these little babies to dry. I need to do this one. Do the background in that lighter purple. Nope. And then get some of that darker purple around the edges. Around the edges and on the inside. Okay, and when that dries off, it's going to have some black around the outside. Oh, so pretty. Okay, now while that's drying, see, it looks a little bit like a hot mess at the moment, but we'll get better. Let's think with watercolours. Oh, that's pretty if you love purple. I like it. You can get such pretty colours. Just beautiful. And then I'll probably do another one in those colours for the other side. Now, put these aside. Didn't end up using that one. And put those aside back. And then I will just let these dry off and come back to them. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Now, I'm going to just look. That's what they look like so far. So pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, just let them dry. I'm going to dry the paper and I'll be back. I'm back again. This time I've got the paper. I'll put that in there like this. I rather like that spot. So I'll put that there like that. There we go. In camera, here we go. Come back. I might do it a couple of times because it's a little thicker than normal paper. So there we go. Okay, there we come. There we go. Oh, lose the impression. That's cool. Done. Now, wonder if that's come out. Yes, here we go. And this one. There we go. Cool. So I'll do that again. And do a few. So there you go, that's what they look like. Okay, we're back again. So you get out as many as you can from that colour bit. This will make a good stencil. Okay, now these are getting a little drier, which is good. Also, while they're drying, what I will do is I thought I'll get out my distress inks and maybe find out. Maybe a big leaf and a small leaf. So what I'll do, you can sort of see that it's got a bit of an indentation. I'm thinking probably the mowed lawn might be the go. I think this has probably seen better days. So I'll just give the edges a bit of an ink. Still slightly wet, and because it's embossed on the top a little bit, I might go over the top and be able to see those ridges. There we go, so you go. And I think the only reason why it's worked as well as that is because the paper was a little bit wet. A little bit thicker. Same here. Embossed on the top. Because it is white paper. Okay, cool. I'm particularly partial to this one because it's got a bit of a dark spot in there. I like it. And then on the top, get another leaf. Sounds like someone's whippersnipping or something out there in the neighbourhood. Today is actually a cooler day, thank goodness. Oh my goodness, it's been pretty warm. Makes you rather crotchety. Well, it does make me anyway. Now, what we're doing here is I don't know whether I'm going to put any more on that one, but yeah, I'll see. So what I might do is finish doing the painting, and so I showed you how to do the leaves, and I'll finish doing this painting, and then I might do a part 2 of how we put it all together, like turning it into the little tag spots. Oh, here we go, here's another piece. Love these leaves. See how it makes a difference between those and those. Now with this, we get out the paint again, because it's gotten a little wetter, a little drier, and use the black. Always the best way, if you just get a picture of pansies, it can help inspire you of what you need to do. Okay, it's still a little bit wet there, you can see that. It's all good. Now, this one is going to have that there. Or do I do it that way? Because it needs that white spot on the top. So I might do it that way, I think. I think the writing's upside down, but that's okay. And then this one, more of the, just the plain. That'll go there like that, I think. There we go. Now, I think this needs a little bit more purple along the edge. There we go. Okay, now this is the bit that's a bit scarier because it's black, but that's okay. You just go in there and you do stripes. Now hopefully I'm in camera. So we'll do black along here. Because you've got to remember it's going to have this on the top once that dries. Okay. Now, black on the top. You can do this either with watercolour, or if you don't feel confident with watercolour, you can always grab one of these pens, which gives you a bit more confidence. I do the bottom, even though you probably won't end up seeing it. I may end up going over it with the pen anyway, because this black doesn't seem to be showing very much. Now I might go around the edges of this dark one. With the black. See ya. My husband's going away. Out with coffee with a friend. He's on holidays at the moment, so I'll go for it. I'm doing crafting and go out for coffee. Okay. Now, that one, I've sort of got a little bit more black on the edges of it. I don't know whether I want to do, because it is primarily white, whether I want to put the white, because if you look on the white it doesn't really have, whereas the black one, the darker ones do, so I might leave it. Okay, now we need to get ourselves a little bit of yellow. Yellow. Tell it's been tainted by the black. Poor paints have seen better days. There we go. Now, yellow, same here. Might even come back in with the white in that one. Okay, well, it shows. I need to get a little closer to the edges with the black. There we go. Now, this is why we got to wait and dry. There we go. So pretty. Now, what I do is, while I'm waiting for this to dry, I love that white one, to get this double-sided tape. It's a bit of a foam, and I just cut off little bits like this. 1, 2, 3. Give it a bit of a 3D effect. By rights, you really ought to do this once it's dry, but because I'm showing you, that can be on for another one. Okay, now take these off. On there like that. Oh, so pretty. Now, You don't have to do this 3D layer, but I think it looks rather good. See, that needs to go on that way because it needs 2 on the top. Because this one has 3 on the top and 2 on the bottom. See, that's the opposite. There we go. See, 2 on the top with the 3 and 3 on the top with the 2. So that's how it works. And then because it's sort of lifted up, and then I'm going to let that dry a little bit. Oh, that's so pretty. I like it. This would make a beautiful cover, I think. If you had a couple of these with a bit of velvety thing. So here we go. That's how that looks. Oh, so pretty. And then there you go. These ones. So that make it a bit of a difference having that white in the centre when they are done. And then the leaves look rather good. So for the next video I will be putting it together on a like a little tuck spot or a cover, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope that you join in and do it with me. Okay, bye.